Hey everyone, so I look crazy. I know I always look crazy, but today is not going to be about my face today. It is going to be a DIY. So I actually showed you what I was going to turn in my Dollar Tree haul. I was going to show you what I was going to turn this into something, the same exact compartment, but I like glammed it all up. But I'm actually going to switch it up. I'm still going to glam this out, but not exactly the same as the other one. I had a brilliant idea because next year when I am a sophomore, I want to keep my same color scheme here. This color and, but I want to add, it's going to be these two colors. You can't even see that. This and my bed color, so like silver, gray, those. And that, so what I'm going to do is make this match that with some gems and glam it out. So grab your stuff and keep watching. Okay, so you'll never believe what I actually did first. So I took my pillowcase, which matched the same bedding I had before. So here's my pillowcase, same as my bedding over there. And I put it on the scanner for the printer, and I printed out a picture of the thing. So here, I'll show you. So there it is, and I just hit print. And it literally printed out the same exact pattern. Perfectly. Okay, so now that you have your paper printed out, I printed out two just so I could show you one. I printed one out to test it, then to show you one. And this one kind of turned out better than this one anyway. There's some shadow right there. So I'm using this one. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure it to every side of this box. So what I'm actually gonna end up doing is cutting this top piece off because I wanna put stuff in it that's a little bit higher than it, like my lip glosses and stuff. It's a little bit higher than it. So yes, I'm gonna take everything in it out, by the way. And then I'm gonna cut this off. So I'll do that right now. I feel like you guys know how to cut. You don't need me to struggle to show you. And then I'm actually gonna take the time to cut off the really pointy side, like the leftovers. You see how there's a little bit of a edge right here? I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, so now that I think about it, you might need to anyway because of the sides. So just measure them out and cut them the same length as the container. I'm taking them out because I have something else planned for them, which I'd like to show you. I just need to hit up the dollar store sometime. So it left some white around the thing, so I'm just gonna cut that off the picture. I'm just gonna take this random marker and kind of mark where I'm gonna cut. It's okay if they're not straight because I'm gonna put the diamond stuff right where the edges are. So it's okay if it's not straight. I don't cut straight. Normal people don't cut straight. Okay, so I outlined it there and there, and I'm just gonna cut those out. Again, it doesn't have to be straight. I mean, like, don't make it curvy on purpose, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So there we go. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take hot glue and put it on 4 sides. So normally, like, you shouldn't put hot glue on paper, I think, because it might just seep through. But because I'm putting the gems on top of it, it doesn't really matter, like, how it's gonna go on. Got it? So hot glue works fast, so I'm gonna glue these 2 sides. I'll show you. So I'm gonna glue here and I'm gonna glue here. And then I'm just gonna place those on there. Like so. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so then I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side, and the back. Do it in kind of fast motion so that you can still see, but we don't take forever. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm just gonna put the paper right over this little lump in the front here because I can't cut it off. And then I'll just make that the back side. So I decided to change my my plan in the middle of this. I actually just put it underneath it and left this up there blank. Do what you feel. If you feel like you should put on top, go ahead. If not, it looks good still. Okay, so there we go, all four sides. Look, there's a little space here, that's okay. Didn't do the bottom, sorry, don't look at that. There you go. My light was kind of blinding. So I got this from Dollar Tree. Comes with 9 feet of this beauty. And so what I'm actually going to do is, because there's 4 rows, I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it in half and make it 2. I'm such a liar. There's 3 rows, so I'm going to cut it off and make it 2 rows. Cut the last row off and make it 2 rows. You can make it 1 row, 4 rows, 8 rows, whatever you want. But I like the 2 rows. Okay, so I'm just measuring it out, seeing if I put the whole piece all the way around, where should I cut the last one so that they glue right next to each other. And then I'm just gonna cut it right there. Okay, so I took it and I put it right on the last piece right here. And then I wrapped it all the way around till they met again, and then I'm just gonna glue that. So I'm gonna put 1 glue dot right there where I want to start, and then I'm gonna press this into it. Just press down. The glue will get on you, it's not that hot, just wait like a second or two, I promise. And then you can just apply glue as you go. So I'm gonna apply glue like a bunch at a time all the way down, and then I'm just gonna push this down. Make sure it's straight. You don't want it to be crooked. I'm gonna do the same thing, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of glue like this, and then I'm just gonna, oh crap, don't do that. Just gonna push it down, make sure it's even. Sorry, I keep having to take it away, so I make sure that it's even, like that. And then I'm just gonna do that all the way around. If you have any questions, like, comment them below, because I know I'm kind of going through this fast. Sometimes I feel like things are self-explanatory, and then people are like, oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. So just let me know if you're confused. And then I'll know for next time, like, what to actually go over, what to not go over. What I forgot is that on this side, I didn't cut off that little thing. So I'm gonna glue it all the way up into that thing until this little knob, and then I'm gonna cut it off and start again on the other side. So then obviously that'll change your ratio of this thing to container, but you could just cut it off. No big deal. Okay, there we go. This is what it looks like. There's a little space here. So then the next step is, you know, I cut off one of those strings. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put that around the bottom part of the container. So you could use 2, 3, 4. I wanna use 1 because I think it'll look a little bit nicer and it won't take too much away from the paper. And I also have like a scap right here from the white, from the container and the paper, because I didn't measure it right. So if you don't have that and you really just don't want to use this, you don't have to. Just make sure that your measurements are right on with the paper, because like here, I know I'm going to put something here, so I didn't really care that much. Just make sure that you can put this around it or cover it. So I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start on the uneven side so that I know that it covers it. And I'm just going to put that right on top with some glue. Make sure you make the little glue dots a little bit smaller, just because since it's a smaller piece, you don't want it to, you don't want it to get everywhere and look crazy. So I'm gonna do the same steps as before. Glue a row. Oh, I'm shaking, sorry. Glue a row and then push down. I'm gonna do the same thing all the way around. By the way, both these things are from the dollar store. Obviously not my printer or my ink, but you can get paper from the dollar store. Like, this is not this serious. I'm just so picky because I want my color to be the same. And there's so many like light blues, baby blue, gonna blue, all these different blues that look nothing like my bed set. That's why I decided to pick it out. So you could really pay a couple dollars for this whole, like $1 for this, $1 for this, $1 for some paper, $1 for a pack of glue sticks, and all you obviously you'd have to buy the glue gun, but you're splitting whatever you pay for this. If you pay $10, $5 for this, you're splitting that between every single craft you do. So really it's worth it. These Dollar Tree glue sticks actually are working really well. And I'm shocked. So now what I'm gonna do is I wanna go over every side. Yeah, I wanna go over every side and put a layer of double right down here across the sides. So that's what I meant by like I'm gonna cover it. So hopefully I have enough. That would suck if I didn't, but I think I will. So I'm just gonna measure it out and then cut it off. And then I'm gonna make sure one side's on one side and one side's on the other side of the corner. It's kind of hard to see, sorry. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that. So I made sure there's glue on both sides, and then I press it down over the corner. Okay, then I'm just gonna measure this side out. Okay, so what I did, I made that a little too big, and this is too small, it doesn't cover it. So I'm just gonna like look for a scrap piece and try to cover that and just glue it on there. So I just taped that on there. I mean, glued that on there. You can barely tell. Yeah, you can tell, but whatever. I'm just gonna do the same thing with the gems on top. Next time, maybe I'll have the camera like off of me and on my table. This time I was just so excited because I got this idea out of nowhere. I was like writing a paper and I was like, oh my gosh. So I didn't like think all my options through, like, where can I do this? What can I do? So I'm kind of at an awkward position. But for the next time, I know never to do it like this again. Even though it's working, I mean, this looks pretty amazing. It looks like a beautiful like treasure box. And make sure you have plenty of glue. This is only my second stick, but just make sure you have enough, because it would really suck to run out in the middle of this. Okay, so I have these like cool stickers. Don't mind that it's cut. I accidentally cut it, but it should just glue on just fine. It's these cool stickers. Here, let me just show you. They have like all these cool letters on them and these cool little gems on them. So what I'm actually gonna do is, because I left that space blank there, I'm gonna hot glue this gun right into the middle there. Okay, that's not even straight, but I didn't glue it yet, so right into the middle, like so. You can take anything, put it right there. I was thinking a gem or something pretty will be really nice and kind of just like sets the whole thing. Just glued the back and just glued as much as I can because I didn't know where the glue would actually stick to. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that on. So there you go. If you're artsy, you can go ahead and write something on that if you wanted to, or put some other stickers on the sides. maybe add some stickers here or something. I really like it because it matches with my stuff now. And it still has the silver and it just has personal touches to it. So I'm going to show you another thing that's going to be a lot simpler than this. And yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so for this next one, it's so funny because I'll like try something and then I'm like, I love it. Okay, so I really want to show you. So what I started off with was that extra piece of paper that I had printed out and I cut it. Okay, so then I rolled it up like this and I stuck it in the vase. The whole thing. So then when I was looking at it, I was like, well, let me just cut off the top and see what happens. So I cut off the top and it kind of came outwards, so it didn't come out as far as I wanted it to. So I added some, okay, this is stupid because I wish I had some rocks to put in there, but I didn't. So I had a bag, like a whole bag full of magnets like this, and I put them in there. And they kind of just spread out the paper. So I'm going to get rocks so that it spreads it out more. But it kind of just spread out the paper to fit the length of the thing. And I think it's so clean. Like it looks so clean and nice. So then what I did was try to cut off the top. And I hate that because it's not cutting and it's annoying, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some of the glitter, some of this, and put it around the rim of the jar. So what I'm actually going to do before I keep going is I'm going to take some tape and I'm just going to, so in the back, you can see the back open like that. I'm just going to tape those sides down just so that it doesn't move anywhere. If I had some Mod Podge or something, I would use that. I hate those words. I hate those words. But if I had that, I would use that instead. But since I don't, I'm just going to tape it. And again, it's the back, whatever. Or if you wanted to make that the front and put something nice right here, you go ahead and do that. Kind of looks like a, I don't know what you would want it to look like, but what you know what I mean. Make sure that too, yeah, like if you know you're running out of these gems and these rhinestones, make sure that you do the back last so that you cover the front, whatever's going to be shown, and then so if there's none in the back, which I could just put some there, but I don't want to waste it, so that if there's not enough back there, it's behind, so no one's gonna see it anyway. I don't want to put any there because I don't want to waste it. I just said that, and I only have these little things left, so there's no sense in just putting them there. But there we go. You could probably like just, if you just glued one here, you just make the do I want to do that? Like just, I'm gonna do it. So there we go. I'll show you it all set up on my vanity and everything, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go set them up and put everything in them and what I want to do, and like set it up on my desk, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the lighting, but this is the final look. Now I'm like so excited for next year because then I'm just gonna set it all nice. I'm obviously gonna get rid of this thing because it doesn't match, and maybe glam this up, spray paint it or something. And then this here, I love this. I love how nice that looks. And it's only just a little thing from the dollar store. So beautiful. It just makes everything look so much nicer. But here is this. I have some tools in there. My makeup cleaner, makeup remover. Some lipsticks, concealer, mascaras, little things. And then here I have like some e.l.f. things, concealer, lipsticks. Right there in this I have eyeshadow brushes. And I think it just looks so nice together. If I could just, you know, stay right here and not move over there. Right there, so nice. Gosh, I'm so proud of that. Maybe one day I'll show you like my full makeup collection. And like organization when I redo all of this, or when I get home or something, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. But this right here is just, woo, so nice. Yes, I had to do my outro with the beautiful stuff behind me. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I had so much fun filming it. So my stuff turned out great, and I'm assuming so did yours. So I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Comment what else you want me to DIY. You know, anything, any ideas, or any questions. If you have any questions, please let me know. Also, I'm sorry, shaking my leg. Also, I'm probably going to be bringing one of my other glass ones to here from home instead of this one right here. But other than that, yeah, that's it for this video. Sorry I look crazy. I wasn't planning on filming a video until it just popped in my head. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Bye. I like always look crazy in my videos, but I don't even care because this is just me. Always wearing a t-shirt. My t-shirts probably all say Camp Restoration. Just so you know, I have like 6 of them. My mom owns Camp Restoration. Yeah, so I have like a million t-shirts. It's a great camp. Sign your kids up for summer camp.